I'm not insane, by the way.
I'm not insane, I'm not insane.
So yeah, basically the whole video that I made yesterday about why I kind of just quit gaming was I thought it was just me being really salty and things not going my way within Warzone and Battlefield. But if we're just sticking on the topic of Warzone, which has been more recent for me, yeah, it's been confirmed that hackers are definitely making a major comeback, and also the hit registration is absolutely fucked. So I've got two clips here. I've got one from Dr. Disrespect's live stream, a clip from his live stream on a Reddit forum, and also I've got a Twitter post by the Tactical Brit as well, showing about the hit registration being absolutely fucked. And I have to agree with both of them because I've experienced both, and it's starting to really beyond fucking piss me off. So let's get into the first one. So we'll actually start off with the hackers right here. So we've got a post by Kanye is alt-right, and it says Dr. Disrespect absolutely going off at the state of Warzone, and Ricochet being a complete lie as he gets gunned down by yet another cheater. Jesus Christ, it's too early in the morning for this. So let's just watch this clip and we'll get back to you.
Got it. I kind of want it. Yeah, see what I'm saying? There he is. Thank you. A lot of you guys didn't know. Look at. Look at. It's Ricochet. Like they lied to us. The Ricochet fucking sucks. Like get rid of the company. It's not working. Let's work with a new solution right now. You're gonna have to figure out something for this engine. It ain't working. I think you're still manually. I think what they did, they didn't build new tech for the game. You know, they thought like this huge anti-cheat software, all that stuff. Like they didn't build anything. All they did was put together like a 20-person crew, a team, if you will, and they called them Team Ricochet. And so they just manually they just keep doing this. They're just doing the same thing. They're just manually deleting. You know?
So yeah, there we have it. So yeah, it's not just me, because I've ran into hackers quite a while ago and it was kind of consistent as well. And funnily enough, it was just a bare bones Bren that got me first as well. Just gunning me down from like 500 plus meters away. Just after I came back from the gulag, just got like 4 or 5 bullets to the head from 500 meters away and just boom, dead instantly as well. I came across hackers I think 4 or 5 times in the space of 5 days really, so says a lot. So I don't think Ricochet's working, and I don't think Dr. Disrespect is too far off the mark. I wouldn't be surprised if Ricochet... I mean, I don't think they ever worded it as it's a new anti-cheat software. They just said it's a new anti-cheat. That could mean anything. It could be one guy in his, in his cheap apartment in Ohio just manually going through it, as you said, or a small team in their office. We don't actually know the extent of what Ricochet is, so it could just be a case of it's just a bunch of twats behind a keyboard just manually deleting everything. It's just the exact same as, Verdansk that we've had for the past 2 years, where it's just manual delete, which just doesn't work, of course, as well. So, yeah, hackers are definitely making a comeback, people. I hate to say it for all you Warzone people, but it is coming back stronger than ever, I think. I think what we've seen in Verdansk is actually the light side of it. I think they're going to come back harder than ever as well. So, yeah, that's a lot of fun to look forward to. So, yeah, let me know down below in the comments if you've run into any hackers, and if so, how many times have you run into hackers since Caldera came out? So the second thing I'm going to look at here is a tweet by the Tactical Brit, which states here, let's add this to the list of things that need fixing. Hit registration in the Gulag specifically is completely chopped. No way in high hell I lost this in 2 shots. God, I can't read today, I'm sorry, I'm just being ultra dyslexic. Alphabetic dyslexia. But yeah, this is the reason that just threw me over yesterday to make this video, pretty much Warzone and its bullshit. This is happening not just in the Gulag, although it is really bad in the Gulag. It's also just happening in main Warzone Caldera as well, so... And the other thing as well that pisses me off just randomly about the Gulag is the weapon recall patterns just seem to be absolutely beyond random with no pattern to them. The automation assault rifle, I think you call it, the recall used to be quite good, and it does like 5 or 6 bullets and it just jumps like one big rocket launcher round came out of it. It's just weird. The MG42 and the Gulag as well is fucking bullshit. It's not a case of skill, that's just a case of whoever gets the most luckiest. I fucking hate that gun so much, and the bar's not too far off as well. It's a horrible gun, and the own as well. The iron sights and that are just disgusting. And again, it doesn't register most of my shots, so... Oh, and the game's running like shit, even though I've got a £3,000 PC as well, so that's another thing to moan about. But getting back to this, yeah, by the way, I love the Tactical Brit. It's not the first time he's mentioned stuff that no one else is really talking about too much, so that's why I like him. So it's good to see him pull them up about this, because this definitely needs to be fixed. As you can see, the shots are definitely connecting. Sure, the aim's a little bit wonky, but on saying that, that's probably just the recall and the state of this game in general. So say shots are definitely connected. That was a headshot, 2 headshots, and yep, nothing registered. So, as you say, no hits, no hits, no hits. Yep, dead. It's just an absolute state in general. So let's see what the comment section is saying to this as well. Well, we've got Tactical Brit adding more to his initial post, saying, I'd say 3 to 5 shots landed on target. Bearing in mind we're all talking about 3 meter distance, so the velocity isn't a factor. The bad guy landed 2 shots, both of them leads, which were lower damage models, and one of the shots got a hit marker for a wall. Yeah, again, seems about right. It definitely does. So someone said, well, I agree it looks dodgy. I wouldn't trust a kill cam. I don't agree with this statement. However, I will say that kill cams are not like GeForce Experience's instant replay or shadow play, where it captures it and instantly shows you the recording. It's a simulation of what happened. It simulates what happened and how you died or how you killed someone. It is not a 100% accurate portrayal, but I'm still saying that it's still fucked. You know, I fatally agree with this statement, but I don't think the kill cam's letting us down here for what we've seen of this. So with this one, with Pug Waffles, we've seen, well, for starters, guns should have more vertical recoil and have recoil patterns, but not uncontrollable and random horizontal recoil with 0 vertical. This promotes these random moments where one person who got lucky won the gunfight. Yep, just as I mentioned with the MG42, and that the recoil pattern, I've never seen anything like it in my life. It just goes what, 2 or 3 bullets up and it just darts off to the left for no reason. It darts over to the right, and I don't mean just like a wee bit, like a wee, you know, centimetre off to the right. It literally goes like ricochets across your screen. It's ridiculous. The kill cams aren't exactly trustworthy, but I 100% agree that there are some funny hit-away stuff happening in Warzone right now. Yeah, kill cams, as I said, they're just simulations. They're not actual capturing the actual events that took down. It just doesn't work like that. So, again, kind of agree with this statement, but yeah, there is definitely something going on for sure as well. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend playing Warzone at the moment, if I'm being quite honest with you. It's in an absolute hell of a state as it is. It's just an absolute broken mess. So it's one of the reasons why I just quit. I'm just getting so beyond fucking fed up of games being in this state and they're still expecting money off of us. I understand Warzone's free, but the amount of, you know, transactions to try to force upon you. I mean, I don't know if anybody's noticed. This is something else the Tactical Brit mentioned as well. And I noticed this as well, and it's fucking bullshit that during that very long, during the very long period where we had double XP, then double weapon XP, then double battle pass XP, and another double XP on top of, I think it might have been operator XP, I think, potentially. During that, when we had it for like 2 weeks straight during the Christmas and New Year's period, yeah, Plunder did not have it, by the way. And as Tactical Brit said, and I think he's on the ball, I think he's absolutely correct that, yeah, I think the reason they removed it is so that if you wanted to have that team deathmatch experience and level up your guns extremely fast, yeah, go buy Vanguard then. Stop playing about, you know, stop playing about on Plunder where it was cheap and easy to do so. I think fair and justified. I think that was completely a solid choice to go and Plunder and level up your guns. I've done it a million and one times. So I think that was completely fine, but hey ho. So yeah, so you know, they're really trying to force payments out on you, so I still think they're just as evil as what Battlefield did, even though Battlefield is charging a full price game. So yeah, this is one of the reasons why I've just kind of gave up with video games in general. But yeah, Dr. Disrespect's getting hacked on, probably everyone else. Again, let me know if you've had hit registration problems or hackers completely taking you and your squad out as well, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, I'm not playing Warzone, I'm not playing Battlefield, and I'm not really playing anything at the moment because I hate video games and I hate the state of the industry. It's just turned into a multi-billion-dollar scam. And speaking of that, my next video is going to be our NFTs destroying the video game industry. So I think NFTs are going to come back like CSGO gambling sites, in my opinion, if not worse. So that'll be tomorrow's video. So yeah, thank you very much. If you could subscribe, hit the bell notification, hit the like button, and of course, as I said, leave a comment if you've been hacked on or you've definitely seen some bullshit of hit registration as well. And yeah, tomorrow at 4 PM British time, there'll be our NFTs destroying the video games, and that'll be out tomorrow as well. So as always, I love yous all, and keep on rolling. See yous.